Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. There's an African proverb that says, "The law is a spider's web. Only the little insects get caught in it." It is a haunting truth, echoed across centuries, that justice too often traps the weak, while the powerful slip through unnoticed. And yet, more than 2,000 years ago, a radical black sage from Nazareth, Jesus the Christ, declared in his mission manifesto, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me to set the prisoners free." His words cut through the illusions of the Roman Empire's so-called Pax Romana, a peace that offered security only to the privileged and oppression to the colonized. It was a peace soaked in blood, built on the backs of subjugated people. Fast forward to today, and we see a chilling echo of that empire in the deportation agenda of the United States. President Donald Trump's administration championed a policy that bordered on dystopian, deporting migrants, many of whom had spent years, even decades, building lives in America, to far away nations, some known for human rights violations. One of those unlikely destinations is South Sudan. Let that sink in. South Sudan, a country still staggering under the weight of internal conflict, famine, and a fragile peace process, has been dragged into the vortex of American right-wing immigration politics. It's a nation already burdened with over 500,000 refugees. Yes, 500,000 refugees fleeing violence in Sudan. And now it is being strong-armed into accepting deportees, some labeled violent criminals, from a country that claims to be a country that is a champion of democracy and human rights. This is more than policy. It's disrespect. It's the exportation of America's internal dysfunction onto the backs of vulnerable nations. It is quite frankly an abuse of power. The U.S. deportation strategy violates more than basic decency. It flirts dangerously with violations of international law, denying due process, ignoring the right to asylum, and weaponizing acts like the Alien Enemies Act to strip people of legal protections. Migrants are being shuffled around the globe like unwanted cargo, with little regard for what happens once they land. And for South Sudan, a country with over 8,400 detainees in overcrowded prisons, plagued by abuse and short on food, water, and medical care, accepting more prisoners is not just impractical, it's inhumane. The South Sudanese government would do well to focus on healing its wounds, not absorbing the broken promises and people cast away or cast aside by others. There is a Caribbean saying that hits the mark: when your neighbor's house is on fire, wet yours. South Sudan must tread carefully. America's deportation fire is burning, and the flames don't care about borders. This is a time for Pan-African solidarity, not subservience, for prophetic resistance, not political convenience. The spider web is spreading, but we can still choose not to get caught. Ashe.